welcome back to the channel. My name is Emma and today we are watching Money Heist Korea Joint Economic Area Season 1 Episode 6. If you want to watch my uncut sis reaction, link to the patrons down below. So last episode we saw Tokyo taken over. Berlin has... we know what Berlin's been up to. He ordered Mi-sun to get killed and he's been doing the tough love kind of approach to leadership, and Professor doesn't like that. No one likes it. He's unbearable, which makes him a great villain. But the Professor and everyone decided that Berlin needed to step down. They've had enough, and the Professor appointed Tokyo as the new head, which is great. And last episode she did really well. They tied Berlin up, shoved him in an empty room and threw away the key. Yeah, we've got Tokyo taking over. She's been a lot more kinder to the victims. I think that's good to say. Or just the people inside, they're in much more comfortable living situations. They've been segregated to boys and girls. They're in like a different area, they're in a bit of a comfortable place, not out in the open and stuff, and they have access to the bathrooms. Whoopee! Like, that is such, like, the little things we don't take for granted, and for them in this situation it is a big privilege for them. Like, can you imagine being in their situation and having to always ask to go to the bathroom and be chaperoned? No, like, it's those things we take for granted, and just seeing them so much more hopeful in that last episode was so nice to see. You can tell that under Tokyo's leadership she's been a lot more humane and nicer to these people, and they're not the enemy, you know, they're just collateral damage. They should be treated as human beings, and I'm so glad Tokyo did that. We saw my favourite ship, Denver and Mi-sun. Mi-sun is a lot better now. She's recovering thanks to Denver's blood transfusion. She's up and about, and unfortunately for her, she got put in a room with the director because they're both the injured ones because the director got shot, and they're in this little bit, and oh my god, I just would not want to be in her situation. The director is unbearable. I hated him last episode. Denver's been really nice to Mi-sun. Oh, it's so cute. And he has been helping her around, dressing her wounds and stuff. And there is definitely some chemistry there because we saw that she, you know, been giving him some longing looks. He's been doing the same, and it's just very cute. But rightfully so, Mi-sun is hesitant to, you know, keep meeting with Denver in, you know, a nice way because, you know, at the end of the day, he's still a criminal and he's the bad guy in this situation, and rightfully so. She should be quite hesitant with her feelings. And we saw the director get very jealous. He has a wife and kids, by the way. Like, what's there to be jealous about? He's a very petty, jealous little man, and I hate him. In other news, we have the undercover policeman dressed as one of the hostages, and he pulled over Mi-sun and the US ambassador's daughter aside. They're coming up with a plan to help get out of here. But the director, in his jealous rage, almost sabotaged that because he busted in the bathroom and was screaming. Like, oh, it's like head slap moment. This guy has no chill. Put your feelings aside and actually think of the goal here. They want to escape. He's so stupid. Oh my god, I was so infuriated. And in this the last episode, I'm sure he's going to annoy me. Like, tell me if he annoys you guys, because he is so... oh, just want to slap him and say, shut up. They came up with a plan. Well, I say they, the director, said they should single out the weakest criminal, being Denver, and beat him to a pulp. Like, what's that gonna do? So they set up a trap and called Denver into a room. Policeman and the director beat him to shit and almost killed him. But Denver's a loyal guy. He didn't give anything away about the professor because that's the person the policeman's been ordered to kill. Because on the outside, the police higher-ups want this to be done and dusted. They don't want this long game. The captain, I don't know his name, but he's been told to speed this up. Just say, it's been told to basically just kill the professor. If there's other fatalities, it doesn't really matter. And he's been, you know, he's been cut by strings here. Like, he isn't really in control. And he's growing on me, actually, him and the negotiator. They're actually a good team. And he's been ordered to keep his mouth shut and not tell the negotiator about his plans while she's been doing a good job, you know? We saw the professor is in hot water. Oslo and Helsinki were ordered to destroy the van that they came in, that they were using, and they have their fingerprints all over them, and the police tracked it down to this rundown car shed, and the professor was in the middle of pouring gasoline everywhere and about to blow it up. But the negotiator was there, guns poised, and currently they're in a high-speed police chase. So I'm wondering how this is going to turn out. The professor is really, like, you can tell he is stressed. And I think it might be the end. I don't know. It looks like it's going to be... We're nearing the end of this heist. I know there's another part 2 to this season. But I don't know. The police might arrest the professor.
진짜 교수였다. 그의 주된
He was an actual
연구
professor.
분야는 경제 효과였다.
우리는 왜 분단 국가에 살고 있을까? 왜 70년 넘게? 내
He's
주장은
talking
이거야.
about the
남과
two sides of
모두가
Korea.
하나의 꿈을 꾼다면
That's what I'm getting from this.
통일은 평화, 문화적 공감.
Oh, that man
욕망이야 욕망.
is the negotiator's
남과
husband.
북.
저 지금
He's picked him up.
어디로 가는 겁니까?
교수님의 이상을 실현시켜줄 사람을 소개하려고요.
What? So the professor knows the negotiator's husband? And he's taking him somewhere. Was he
오시느라
part
오재윤입니다.
was he part of the
회장님이
unification of Korea?
잘 알고 있습니다. 경제 협력 모델을 만들어 주시죠. 교수님 연구는 한반도 통일의 열쇠가 될 겁니다. 어때요?
The professor
함께 하시겠습니까?
was in the negotiations to join both sides of Korea? That's a
교수는 말했다.
big job. Oh god, we're literally starting off straight from this police chase. Negotiator is zooming. Oh god, this looks bad. Oh. Shit! Oh god! Oh gosh, she might have got shot, we don't know! Oh, this is high paced. What is the professor doing? Fucking RBC. Oh god! Someone shot the police guy! Oh. If the professor gets out of this, they're back to square one. So he wasn't gonna... Okay. Oh my god! Oh, it was Berlin. I can't believe the professor escaped that. See, this guy just wants to take action, shoot up the place. It's not gonna work. I know they want this over. This is why you have a negotiator.
할 말이 없습니다.
사과는
I
나한테
know.
말고 박초로 요원 유적하는
That guy's death is on their hands.
적어도 우리 둘은 서로를 믿어야 해요.
알겠어.
Okay, he trusts her. See, they're a good team and they work together.
복귀했어?
대충 상황 보고는 받았어요.
그게
일단 닥친 문제부터 해결하죠.
This is really messy. They've
놈들이
lost the
박초로
professor,
요원의 죽음을
lost the
왜
car.
숨길까요? 내가 직접 저 안에 들어갈 거예요.
Wait, why? Why go in them in yourself? Why?
어떡하지? 계속 버티고 있는데.
Oh yeah, Professor, how you doing?
그리고 앞으로는
Bit wet.
리더 자리는 다시 베를린이 맡는 게 좋을 것 같아.
What?
그랬다가 또 무슨 사단이라도 나면.
You could
사건이
co-do
일어나는
it.
자체가 모든
together.
애착이니까. 어쩌면 베를린 말대로 인지를 통제하는 가장 효과적인 방법은 공포일지도 몰라.
베를린, 너 생각은?
No! Not Berlin! He's a nutcase!
그러면 돼.
Well, he looks chipper. He's taking his meds. Everyone's happy. I'm glad Tokyo got saved, though. Berlin gets the credit for that one. She almost died.
대응팀의
I can't believe this has gone on
팀장이
for so long.
방송 카메라를 개동하고 들어갈 것이며 이를 라이브로 중계하기로 결정했습니다. 이상입니다.
We're going live stream. Put it on YouTube. Why not? IRL streams. Let's go. Oh, leave the poor girl alone. He's such a bastard. Oh,
창고에서 의세 아무 일도 없었던 기다.
yes, Denver. Heck yes. Go on.
걸로 괜히
아니요, 기르치.
Not really.
내래 잠시 한마디 해도 돼가서.
Yeah, I think Berlin's the best at installing fear in them.
자기 소개를
Tokyo's more lenient.
말끔한 편이 좋겠지?
열어봐.
I know, it's crazy. So many people are going to be watching that live stream. If something goes wrong, I don't know what's going to happen.
라면 만에 하나 걸려도 해보지 못할 걸. 미국 대사님 따님이신데.
Oh, he wants her to do it.
경찰 아저씨 죽은 거 제 책임도 있으니까.
Oh, this girl is literally
종이에다가
being
말고
so selfless. She doesn't need to do that.
킴, 주한 미 대사 부부께서
Oh my goodness, they're there. That's put a spanner in the works. Mum and Dad have turned up. Oh, he's writing it on a piece of money? This shit is so good. Everyone's watching. They've gathered them all together. He's revealed his face! They know who he is! He's the world's most wanted man in Korea!
인질들 생사 여부를 확인시켜 주가세.
Are they just gonna bring them in one by one?
조 배국장 조영미.
Oh my goodness, it's like a graduation! God, how's she gonna do this? I'm so scared for her. This is so hard to watch. Oh, this is so sad.
죄송해요. 괜찮아. 괜찮아.
Oh, is she gonna give her a hug? Yes! Put it in her pocket.
감정이 격해진 모양인데 들어가서 쉬게 하는 게 좋겠어.
She stopped.
그래, 수고해서.
Oh no, she didn't get to do it. Tokyo saw her. Oh no.
인질 리스트예요. 한 사람씩 대조하면서 확인해 보겠습니다. 조영민 국장님은
Ooh. Tick. Oh, some families are finding their loved ones.
빠졌는데
I'm happy for them,
계약직
but
보안요원
under bitter
박철우,
circumstances.
33세 남자.
Oh, he's a
나이는 첫
policeman.
근무였어요.
인질 중에 그런 사람은 없어.
What's this? Is he alive? No. No, he's not alive. What?
뭐야? 죽인 게 아니었어?
우리가 철저히 감췄던 것은 사실 박철우의 죽음이 아니라 그의 생존이었다.
제때 제대로 된 정보를 준다. 원칙대로만 하면 여론도 깨달을 거예요.
They had this figured out!
화낼 상대는 우리가 아니라 놈들이라는 걸.
그래서
They shot him!
베를린의 총알은 정확히 경찰의 심장을 향했다. 베를린은 당장이라도 놈의 머리통을 날려버리고 싶었지만 지독한
Yeah, that's what we
화풀이를
saw.
하지만 그는
He had a
살아있었다.
bulletproof vest on!
교수가 그렇게도 강조했던 원칙을 지킨 것이었다.
저는 뭐였네? 내려 얘기해 줄까?
Police on the back foot. Criminals point one! Now the public opinion is now in the people's favour.
박철우를 제압하지 않았다면 무력 진압이 실제로 여기 들어왔다면 인질들은 어떻게 됐을 것 같네. 뭐라고 답하든 사람들이 믿어 죽었어. 인질들을 위하는 척 총알바지로 쓰려던 주제에
They're good, I'll give him that. Berlin's good.
경찰 얘기를 말이야.
Yeah, you president, you didn't see this coming, did you? Yeah, this was his idea to storm in there with guns.
그 전에는 아무도 죽게 놔두지 않겠어.
He's really done them in. Now they've left. Literally worse off than when they came in. What's wrong with him? He's been digging for so long, he's got it! Happy ending for the criminals by the looks of it. I was just thinking about Moscow.
모두가 그런 건 아니야.
You know, how's that exit going? Oh, Denver. You're gonna miss me, son.
건들 거예요.
뭐? 아이씨, 국장? 그 새끼 때문에? 이 새끼 그냥 아주 찍소리 못하게 해내다.
Oh my god! That's one way to say thank you. Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't believe it! How did this happen so suddenly?
선호 씨요?
그 지난번에 TF 텐트에 난입한 적이 있어드렸죠.
차 대위님,
Oh.
그 사람 솔직히 오래 알아온 건 아니지만 누구 해치고 그럴 사람 아니에요. 그리고 무엇보다
He thinks it's
내가
him!
사랑하는 사람이에요.
그래도
Oh! She said she loves him!
푹 자고
Oh my goodness. Professor is in the shit. Captain thinks it's him. But Woo-jin is defending him. And now she's calling him. Maybe for another booty call. I can't believe she doesn't suspect him though. It's so funny to think that those two were in a high-speed chase just like yesterday. Or this morning in their time.
웃을 수 없었다. 자신도 그녀를 사랑하고 있음을 깨달은 것이다.
Oh, he was in love with her. But when she knows the truth, it's gonna destroy everything.
그리고 경감도 사건의 판도를 뒤흔들 중요한 사실을.
안녕하십니까.
He's here. So Captain is for sure he's found his man, and he has. But the thing is, he's been fired from the task force, so how can he still make an arrest? Can he? I don't know what sort of power he has in this situation. What grounds does he have to, you know, arrest him if he can? So I know there's a part 2 to this season, and there's not been a release date as far as I'm sure. They just said it's going to come out at the end of this year. So for that, I'm really excited. I for sure thought it was all going to blow up out of proportion, you know. The professor was going to get stopped by the police, everything was going to go out of hand, and the heist would be over, and the other half would be the aftermath. But no, we're still 98 hours in the heist, and things are pretty much the same. I don't know how it always ends up this way, but it does. The whole live stream going into the Mint was a bit of a bust. I mean, at that end there, it wasn't, but well, not entirely, because Anna was really smart, and although the first time she didn't get the chance to give the note to Woo-jin, she cut a bit off and just slipped it to her at the very end, and I hope that the bit she tore off was a bit with a note on it. I know it was only small, but she might be able to translate it a bit. But also I just had a thought, even if she has a bit of that note, it's a clue in itself as to why this is happening. Money. They're printing their own money. Maybe she can get something out of that clue that, okay, this is a bank that they've printed, you know, this is what's happening. So I'm hoping Anna has potentially saved everyone's life. You know, if Woo-jin bucks her ideas up and gets back on the force, that she can really, you know, save them now. Because yeah, the police have just fired the captain and possibly Woo-jin because she doesn't want to do it without him. And I'm sensing a little bond with them two. Maybe just friendship, I don't know. But yeah, kind of sweet how they were sort of enemies at the start and now they've grown together and they're now friends, and I love that for them. I cannot skip over Denver and Misun. Jesus Christ, that escalated. I was so hoping that whole time that, because I knew Denver wasn't gonna make the first move, it had to be her, and I was hoping she'd confess her feelings for him, and I think she did a pretty good job of it. And wow, I guess being cooped up in the Mint for over 98 hours really gets the juices flowing, because those two went at it. And that whole time I was thinking, please can the director not walk in on this? That would be a disaster. But I'm happy for them too. You know, they clearly love each other and they're an adorable couple. I just think logically that Moscow has now digged pretty much the escape route, and how is things going to turn out? You know, Denver wasn't happy, well, he was happy but not entirely at the fact that their escape route is pretty much done, because he knows that he's not going to see Misun and probably go to jail. But you know, I hope that those two find each other on the outside. You know, she'd be the wife of a prisoner. I don't know, like, I just want what's best for both of them. They're so adorable and I'd love for them to make it. I am shook at the fact that the undercover cop survived. I didn't even cross my mind that he was wearing a bulletproof vest. Berlin shot like 5-10 rounds in him and he survived. So they obviously kept in, tended to his wounds or whatever, and he's out. That was the one piece of leverage the police had, and they ruined it. They don't have anything now other than that note that Anna slipped her. But yeah, it's all back to normal. They did that whole live stream where they got everyone out, and then they found out everyone survived apart from the cop. But lo and behold, that was their secret weapon, because that tapped phone that Rio did has saved them all. Like, it really has. And now they can listen to everything. And they can listen to the captain, because he's got his phone on him. So if the captain leaves the professor alone for a bit, he can listen into what he's doing. He can listen to his whole investigation. So Captain really needs to figure out that his phone is tapped. Also, I cannot believe the professor got out of that police chase. I for sure thought he was a goner. Like, that was tough. And he didn't kill anybody during that. I was so afraid for that man on the bike. But no, he got away, and he's always so slippery. He gets away with everything. I applaud him. He's amazing at what he does. I can't believe it. I'm also glad that Berlin and Tokyo are on good terms despite everything. Berlin's shaping to be kind of a tolerable man this episode, you know. He's always so power hungry and he's always so violent, but today he was okay. You know, he actually listened, he followed the group's decisions, and he was good. You know, he got things done. So go Berlin. I'm back on his side, I suppose. But Tokyo, she's amazing. She's one of my favourite characters. I think she's probably my favourite. Because I just love how her inner conflict she can see. She's a complex character. You can see that she has a bond with Rio. I don't know where it stemmed from, if it's just come from this or they have history outside, but I'm intrigued. But yeah, an amazing last episode to this part of the season, and I'm intrigued at how this is going to fully end, because we've got the second part and I'm sure this heist has got to end at some point. So it's got to end then. And how? Are people gonna survive it or not? I'm kind of hoping that the criminals get out the escape hatch and have the money. I know that's probably crazy, but I'm kind of hoping they win. Tell me down below what you think, because I'm intrigued. I don't know, I feel like a bad person for wanting them to win, but they've come this far. And if their plan doesn't work out, that's going to be a real shame. So I kind of hope they go through that escape, the hostages leave peacefully, and they, you know, have their fortune and stop being criminals once they have the money. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching my reaction to Money Heist Korea Joint Economic Area Season 1 Episode 6. If you want to watch my uncuts of this series, the link to the Patreon is down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you for part 2 of Money Heist Korea. Bye!